Yeah, I lost like 20 pounds.
Pretty nice.
20 pounds.
23. I don't know what the conversion. I lost just over 10 kilograms.
Congrats. That's a serious amount of weight to lose.
Yeah,
Especially.
Are you doing any like post diet celebrating, or are you staying good?
Oh, I did that immediate like, okay, now I can start fucking up.
Do you celebrate weight loss with like
gluttony?
Yeah,
with lasagna?
That's why I'm in this cyclical pattern.
He's like, all right, 1 year sober.
Oh man, I've lost 5 pounds. Pizza time. Time to celebrate these 5 pounds lost by eating 4 back on right now.
I think everyone has that like bounce back thing though. Like you lose a bunch of weight and then you go like, okay, I'll have to like not even that bad. Like I'll have a Subway sandwich or something, and then it's like, ooh, it's addicting immediately. But
Against me is injury. I'm sorry, I'm cutting you off on your topic, but
that was done.
When I work out, I eat well. If I can't work out, then that leads to me like, well, flipping the table, fuck everything. I'm not into fitness anymore.
I know how that is.
I have that same thing. Not with I regretfully I didn't work out much. I started running at the start of it, and then I quickly realized that like I was burning like a few hundred calories on that run, and it was taking up a long time. So I just stopped doing it. I just did like the really small calorie deficit for a while, and it just worked. And I actively don't want to gain muscle. Like this, it kind of upsets the illusion,
the aesthetic. Yeah.
So I didn't need to do that, but oh my god, man, it's rough. Whenever I need to work a lot, that's where I fuck up. I'll order food and I'll have the worst stuff because it's just like you have the pizza just to get through this one task that you got to do that day.
Yeah, I've done that. Like I'll be good all day, but I get hungry late at night, and then you like look at DoorDash or Postmates or whatever it is, and it's like, choose a healthy option. And it's like, I'm not going to pay $40 for vegetables. Like, no, thank you. I want a full pizza just for me. And then like, this is probably a fat thing, but like after I order the pizza, I get excited about it. I really look forward to the pizza getting there.
That's all you do for the next like half an hour. Just like, he's coming. He's on his way. I wrote this down because I saw this movie. It's a thing in America that like every American movie, whenever they're like, oh guys, let's sleep over, let's go order pizza, and they order like for one person like 2 pizzas. How the fuck is that real? Is that a thing? It's in every fucking movie.
Yeah, when you have a real party, you're getting shit tons of pizza.
And
wait, he said 2 pizzas for one person. Did I hear it backwards?
Yeah,
Taylor's like, no, we get a lot of pizza. How much is 2 per person? Not enough.
I thought he said you're throwing a big party and there's only 2 pizzas, and it's like, oh no. Usually like the American, you want 1 pizza per person. No, not really.
But if you did like a third of a pizza per person, that'd be about on target.
It's incredible how like skewed the British, like it might be every country about America. Because we've just got the worst stereotypes on you. You're saying about like late at night ordering stuff.
Mm-hmm.
For me, where I live, it's barely anything's open late. But the one thing that is open late are like these dessert shops. They're just shops that only serve waffles, pancakes, like stuff like that, like cake. There's one near me. I don't want to dox myself, but there's one near me that goes like their sizing options they start at medium. It goes medium, large, American style, which is slanderous.
American style. I'm gonna be a big fat fuck tonight. American style, please.
I'm gonna Google if this restaurant's like so near me that it's gonna dox me. Okay, no, it's not. They're everywhere. So there's a restaurant. There's a convenience store. Something literally just called Chubby's. That's near me, and it's just all American style candy. There's tons of that.
American style candy is the best candy. Like, I'm not super nationalistic or anything, but nobody can fuck with our candy. No one comes close.
I agree. Look, hold on. I really love the sour Skittles. You know those? I love those. And am I going to show my ass?
Oh, I don't like those.
This is how we increase your watch time, by the way. But I asked for them to send me a bunch because you can't get them here. Let me plug my headphones back in.
Oh, nice. I haven't had a Skittle in fucking forever.
They're amazing. I love them.
Yeah, no one can hang with American
M&M's more.
It's not even close. Every so often, like I had a friend who was from Yugoslavia. He'd be from Serbia today. And he's like, "Do you want to try like some Yugoslavian candies?" And after a while, I'm like,
this is a dead battery.
Like the core ingredient would be like bison or something. And I'm like, the fuck kind of candy is this?
Well, it's the worst chocolate on earth mixed with a little radiation. And that's what we get. Yeah, no, American candy, number one. Like, you think that the Reese's Corporation has run out of ideas? Don't you dare. They'll find ways to inject more palm oil and more sugar into that. Just like they did with the Reese's Fast Break, and they changed the game with the Fast Break. Everyone knows this.
They changed the game.
They
Fast
changed
Break
the
is
game.
better than the cup, than the
Oh yes. So someone, if one of Finster's viewers, if you're sending him candy, some Reese's Fast Breaks. But that might have to be a winter ship. It might be too hot. It might show up all melted and shitty because it's outside as chocolate. I don't know how hot it is over there right now.
It's fine. No, it's always cold. It's a freezer in everywhere you are.
It's winter in England.
Yeah.
Maybe,
It's
I'm not big on geography.
It's funny to ask you, like, you from England? What day is it there?
Actually, it is a different day right now compared to you. It's the
yes, it is a different day. Oh, that's perfect. I said that.
one of the few times it works. I guess for Australia, it almost always works, right?
Skittles might be my least favorite candy. If there were Skittles here, if Skittles had no calories, I wouldn't eat them.
What?
Hard disagree.
Yeah.
Oh.
What the hell?
They're not that bad. They would never be my choice. If I'm going candy, I want a more chocolatey thing.
I typically go chocolatey. I have tried sugary recently. I know chocolate sugar, but like, you know, think of like the Sour Patch Kids, and it's like, I forgot what I was missing over here on this side of the aisle. There's some quality candy here.
Yeah,
great. Sour stuff, fucking great.
Hate it.
By the way, I can't go over that you don't like Skittles, Carl. This is where our Discord like DM flirting stops.
You know what? I hate Starburst too. Starburst too. Both of them.
What? No. Now you're wrong. Like, what colors are you talking about? The red Starburst, fine. The red ones are not great. Pink and yellow. Are you retarded?
I might hate pink the most.
That's absurd.
I hate that. Like, oh man, I can just feel it in my mouth right now, and I want to spit it out. Like they're so fucking gross. They're so overly sweet, and they give me a stomach ache. Like I remember always as a kid, if I ate like half a bag of Skittles, I had a stomach ache. If I ate like half a stick of Starburst, stomach ache. It's just sugar. It's pure like sugar. And goo.
That's why it's good.
You know what it is? I like it. Like
I like chocolate. I like chocolate. Like any of the candy bars with like peanut butter and nougat and almonds, any of that stuff. Like that's what I want. But I would rather just not even touch a Skittles or a Starburst. Or,
I like cookies more than like candies. Oh yeah, all pink.
Whoa.
That would be good. 41 ounces of pink Skittles.
You can slip some cookies into your diet if you do it like pre-workout. You know, you get that sugar rush when you go in there. There's some carbs to burn up. You have yourself a donut or something.
No, what I do is I eat slow digesting cookies and I eat them around the clock.
Oatmeal raisin. Oatmeal raisin, one every hour.
It's for my health. And
it keeps me regular.
No, see, it's healthy because I don't even like raisins. I'm not enjoying this.
It's not because there's raisins.
I think I just don't like overly sweet things because that's like my favorite cookie too. Is like oatmeal raisin. Like I like that like sort of savory, not overly sweet cookie. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna not eat a chocolate chip cookie. They're fucking delicious. But if I was
that white chocolate macadamia nut
from Subway in particular, the white chocolate macadamia nut, like those
are a man of means cookie is what I feel.
They try to make you feel that way. The macadamia is the most expensive of nuts.
Yeah. And it's worth it because once they, I don't think I've ever had them outside of just eating them in cookies, but in the cookie, they have a perfect texture. They go so well with those white chocolate chips.
Yeah. I think I had some ice cream once that had macadamia nuts in it. Yeah. Something like that.
Ooh. Man, I could go for a cookie.
I'm
gonna see if there's one of those cookie delivery places around me that fits your
You know what you want though? Like I've never even had one, and I grew up for like people that are like roughly our age. Remember at the mall when they had those cookie stands and they had the giant plate shaped like a whole plate of cookie, and the whole place stunk of it. Like you couldn't walk past like lids without smelling those gigantic 16-inch cookies.
They were so good.
I've never had one. I never had one. Like it was one of those things that we'd walk past and I'd be like, "Can I have it?" And nope. No, we're not stopping to get you a gigantic cookie. No, we're here for school clothes.
Isn't that the best bit of adulthood? Those dessert places, they ship those like warm cookie dough as well.
Ooh.
In like just a pan. Like they are like that big or so. Just
sounds delish.
5,000 calories a fucking order, man. They're so good. They're so good.
Sugar and butter. Basically.
Oh, they Skittles. I read somewhere, I'm not sure if it's true, but like they're apparently literally the worst food for you that's manufactured or something. Like the refined like there's some refined sugary thing in it or whatever that makes it that pinnacle of worst candy.
It's just like 3 different forms of refined sugar.
Yeah.
Right. Where it's like, oh, the outside, that's a layer of crispy refined sugar. On the inside, a slightly softer bit of processed sugar. And then in the center, a nice semi-gooey processed sugar. Like that. It's the exact
they hit all their marks for it.
Have you seen that Sam Hyde joke from many years ago where he's like disrupting people at a CVS playing with candy? And he's like joking about what he's going to get. He's like, fuck all this. Sometimes I just get a big bag of sugar. And he just starts doing that. Very funny.
I like chocolate chip cookies. I like but it's got to be the oatmeal raisin one. I think that's my favorite. And now that you mention it, like now that I am adult, maybe I should get myself one of those giant cookies. I never got one as a child.
Yeah.